What's good, YouTube? Lan-hikaru here, back again, once again, with episode 11 of our Let's Play of Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth. In today's episode, I think we're finishing with chapter 4 and we're moving on to chapter 5. The spacing and gaps between chapters is a bit off, depending on how you play the game. As always, we've got a bit of a team recap. We have some new additions and some changes. Lots of changes. So, I was lucky enough to happen upon a Vmon through Digivolution. It took quite a bit of work to actually put that into realizing this. But I also got his partner, Wattpad, also on the squad. And he's bulky AF. Then I got Falcomon. You know Kudamon's are here on the squad. We got a Renamon, a Psychomon, Psychomon, a Gutsumon, always handy to have a Gutsumon on the team, a Terriermon, and a Kuramon, not to be mistaken with Koramon. But all these Digimon are necessary pieces towards our final team. So let's see what we got to do. Going by a hint given to us by Kyoko, our boss, we were asked to come here to the Shibuya Scramble Crossing. Why does nobody pay attention to me? They never notice me. Not one person. But woe to thee who finds the entrance there. For if you make it, you will only meet despair. Huh? I should see if there's a new case to investigate. So I don't know if I are triggered by speaking to Kyoko, who will give you a hint where you need to go next, and there will be an NPC in the world who will kind of direct you to the right path. And then when that happens, a new case will appear on the whiteboard. Scramble Pentagram. So you're the president of the Inoden Occult Research Club, correct? Yes, and my name is Mei Kokusho. Alright, what have you got for us today? Well, I was wondering if you could help me run an experiment to test an urban legend and see whether or not it is true. Oh, I like the sound of that. It's not something we get around here every day. Anyway, what legend would you have in mind? It is called the Shibuya Hirasaka, and it goes like this. At the Shibuya Scramble intersection, there are 5 hills, each of them going in separate directions. If you split 5 different people up, one in each road alongside those hills, then you have all of them head towards the Scramble intersection. They will hear, as they sing the Hirasaka song. If everyone makes it to the center of the Scramble crossing intersection at the same time right as they finish singing. What? Do their wishes come true or something? No, a dead person is brought back to life. Can't say I've heard that one before. Reminds me of some old Shinto stories. I can see what makes this legend so appealing though. You have to make it to the center through the constant crowds, all while singing. Pulling it off sounds like no mean feat. Indeed, we've tried at the club several times, but we always either bump into people or get held up by a traffic light. But I've heard rumors that about your organization, so I thought I'd see if you could help us somehow. Rumors like what? Oh, like how there's a detective agency in Nanako dealing with in the occult. That has supernatural ties to another world. And if you go to it at 2:22 a.m., there's a door to another world that shows up. Stuff like that. Jeez, I know we work in the shadows here and all, but to think we're so famous, so infamous, as to have people talking about making up urban legends about us. Wow. Don't take it the wrong way, but still, if we could prove the legend is true, it could be a real boon for our club. What do you think? I know your main work here is hunting down ghosts and spirits, but will you do it for us? Wait, what? Hunting down ghosts? And where do people even come up with this stuff? Now you've really got me curious. Well, my assistant doesn't know a thing about it. Yeah, I don't know where I heard it either. Silly me. Don't worry about it. We'll take up your case. We need a little time to get ready, so could you wait for us somewhere here in the building? Oh, thank you so much. I have other members coming too, so I'll just wait outside for them. Looks like we've got another weird case on our hands. But a case is a case. What are we going to do? I'm going to start preparing for our Shibuya Hirosaka experiment. Why don't you go walk with the other club members and learn more about the legend? Have you ever heard the lyrics of the Hirosaka song? It goes like this. To hear it a curse, to see it even worse. The depths of Shibuya, it's where we all must cross. When you feel alone, down you must go. When you feel low, down you must go. At the bottom lies a secret hidden world, but woe to thee who finds the entrance there. For if you make it, you'll only meet despair. You only meet despair. You have to sing it while heading towards the center of the Shibuya Scramble intersection for the legend of Shibuya Hirosaka to work. Shibuya is filled to the brim with hills no matter where you look. There's Konosaka, Masaka, Okanzaka. Really, you could just say that Shibuya is like the valley for all of Tokyo. I don't just mean geographically either. There's so much information and energy that flows into it from all sides. Many think that's why Shibuya is so popular to begin with. I don't actually remember what the other two are. Oh crap, went to the wrong place. This is Shinjuku, not Shibuya. I don't remember what I have to do. Let me check upstairs. Gonna have to check floor by floor. There are 5 specific hills you have to use for Shibuya Hirosaka. Dongenzaka, Bunkurumadori, Koendori, Mayamusa Zaki, and Meiji Dori. If you look at them on the map, they even form a pentagram. Wait, do you mean you don't see that? Why am I still wearing this maid outfit? Because I have to get back to work once we're done here. I came here because May really needs enough people to help out, but I can't say I'm otherwise super eager about this whole thing. I mean, there is actually a girl who died doing this, you know. Apparently she was doing it for Shibuya Hirosaka and got hit by a truck right when she started crossing the street. I just want to hurry up and get this over with, so I can leave already. Shibuya, the scramble intersection, a truck, an accident. But woe to thee who finds the entrance there. For if you make it, alright, I've got everything set up. Get all the club members together and take them over to Shibuya. I'll give the command from there. Meanwhile, I want you to join in and help perform the Shibuya Hirosaka as one of the 5 people. Can everyone hear me? We're now going to commence verifying the legend of Shibuya Hirosaka. I've hacked into the cameras at the scramble intersection. I'll be watching you all from here and giving you commands as necessary. Keep your eyes and ears peeled and be ready for anything. Now let's get started. You're doing great, keep up that pace. Lily, I need you to speed up a little more. Good, you're all about to reach the scramble crossing. The traffic lights should cooperate too. That being said, just in case, I went in and rigged them to work in our favor too. So just go ahead and cross. Well, how did it go? We did it. We all made it here at the same time. Yeah, I guess we did, huh? Yeah, and without a doubt. What the? There's nobody here. Where did everyone go? You're right. There aren't any cars around either. Look, like we lost contact too. Wait. What's that? Why doesn't anyone pay attention to me? Or maybe they actually do notice me. I can't live here anymore. I can't live and be here anymore. So Whoa, who are you? How long have you been there? I'll die and remain here. Here, at the bottom of Shibuya, in the other world. She vanished. Ah! What's going on? What's going on here? Where did you come from? What am I seeing? Hey, what's going on? Come in. Man? Look out! That was a close one. If we didn't hear your voice just now, the truck would have... Are you alright? What happened? Fill me in. What was all that? And now everything's gone back to normal. What's happening here? We owe Detective Matayoshi a lot for helping us out again. Not only did he restore calm, but he also took the truck driver in for questioning. Apparently the driver didn't see you until right before you were all nearly hit. But here's where it gets strange. The crowd in the intersection saw you all the whole time, but nobody responded to their warnings. It was like you guys couldn't see or hear anything what was going on around you. Actually, yeah, that's how it was. We didn't know there were still other people around us until your assistant spoke up. And would this girl happen to be that high school student you saw there? It is. That's her. Yeah, definitely. She's the one for sure. I see. Well then that settles it. What do you mean? Who is she? She was a high school student who was killed 3 months ago in an accident at the Shibuya crossing intersection. She died in an accident for real. She was even hit by a truck. But it doesn't make sense. We saw her with our own eyes in front of us. She came back to life. Don't you remember? That's how the legend of Shibuya Hirosaka goes. So, what you five saw back there was the dead brought back to life then. I did a little research. Shibuya today is a valley that was cut off from the Shibuya River, which itself now runs under the scramble intersection. The rivers are a common border in myth and religion between this world and the next. There's the Santu River in Japan, the river Styx in Greece. I'd say you guys were caught up in one such place today. There's a lot of names you can call it, but the end result is the same. Anyway, this is case closed. We set out to prove that Shibuya Hirosaka is real, and we did. Really? You're just going to leave that girl alone? Is that what you want to ask? You may be confused about our role. Don't forget that we're not ghost hunters and we are not exorcists. That's not what we do. We are cyber sleuths. No more, no less. I would appreciate it if you remember that from now on. Stay safe on your way home and don't get into any accidents for real now. Well, in that case, that case is over and done with for now. Although I know you didn't get a chance to really use your powers. But I figured you'd use them in front of those kids. That would have just spawned another urban legend. Yeah. If I kill everyone, that will make me lucky. And if everyone dies, that will make me happy. Great to see you pulled through another case. Keep it up. Keep going forward. I don't look into Eden much, but I've heard that the view from the entrance is impressive. Go see and tell me what you think. And like that, that is what we shall do. So that was another prerequisite quest done. But Mom, I swear, there's something there, I just felt it. Sweetie, look behind you and check for yourself. See? There's nothing there. Now don't worry about it. There's an anonymous post on my Digiline. Stop looking at me. Huh? No reply. Yo, we got another case from the occult club. This one looks personal though. I think those guys may have taken a liking to us, given that we deal with the strange and unusual in our line of work. And in doing so, they invite yet more strange, unusual things into our lives. Starting with themselves, really. Let's keep going. I think this is probably the perfect time to go and ask this. A comment question of the day. What is your favorite snack? My favorite snack at the moment is, what are they called? I actually forgot what they're called. Tapioca crackers. Like prawn crackers, but not necessarily tasting like prawns. It's those ones you can buy from the shops. They're made from tapioca. It's so good. And then my other favorite snack is popcorn. I have a hideous addiction to popcorn. Like, I buy like 2 bags of popcorn a week, and they only last me like 2 days. The reward is a Gabumon medal. So let's go do this next quest, the Nightmare Eater, for the Occult Club. So this is another prerequisite for the next quest we have to do. Well, I think I might be caught up in a cybercrime. Cybercrime? Did you go to the police? I can't really, there's some supernatural element involved, I think. I understand. You made the right choice coming to us. Alright, give us the details. Okay, take a look at this. It's my log on Digiline. Alright, let's see what we've got. Should I go to my club tomorrow? They claim they do research, but all they really do is hang out and talk. It's only a club because everyone has similar interests. I should probably enroll in something a little more serious and go do that too. And I could really use a hot, manly boyfriend too. Oh my gosh, did I just write that? What's so special about this? Keep going, you'll understand why. Come, could Kenji have a crush on me? On May? Lol. No way. She has a one-track mind. She can't think of anything else but occult stuff. Doesn't this guy even have eyes on straight? He has a nice ass. And he's a real hottie right in front, and has a real hottie right in front of him, and he can't take his eyes off May for even a second to notice it. Maybe I should seduce him. I mean, I've got the goods. I'd give it a peek anytime. How do I put this? Your posts aren't pulling any punches here. Putting my personal opinion aside, I otherwise don't see anything wrong with this. They look normal to me. The thing is, I didn't write that stuff. What? They just randomly showed up and they freaked me out so badly that I deleted them. Ah, I hear you. Then it doesn't mean your account is doesn't that mean your account is probably just hacked by some 2-bit hacker? Probably did it to screw with you. Or maybe your computer is infected with a... No. It isn't anything like that. Then I take it that's where the supernatural part you mentioned factors into these posts. Yeah. I wasn't the one who wrote these posts and put them online, but they are how I feel. What you see written here, that's stuff that I think about but don't express out loud. Okay, I get you. It's stuff that's hard to share with any of the other club members, basically. Right. Seeing as you're in the occult club, I'm sure that you know about Ouija boards and whatnot, right? Your hand moves against your will, sending you messages from the spirit world. Something like that could have possibly happened to you. Looking at the post times on your log, those messages went out in the dead of night. You should have been long been sound asleep by that point. Okay, then what? In the late 1800s, there was an academic by the name of Enro Inoue who posited that these sorts of things can come from having multiple selves. Ha! Persona! Enryo Inoue. You mean the man who came up with the mystery studies, right? I've shown off his work in the club before. Hold on, are you saying I have a split personality? Politically correct term would be dissociative identity disorder, or DID. Actually, I guess it makes sense. If I'm writing these posts at night without realizing, then that would explain. But, maybe it really is that. I've honestly been worried that I might, but I've actually been worried that deep down. But no, that's not it. Huh? This isn't because of some mental issue. Here, take a look at this. Just try and find me. Now, this just now posted into your account. It is a reply to what I wrote on your Digiline. To the culprit, I am a detective who's taking up Makana's case. Know that we will track you down and uncover your identity, no matter who or where you are. You cannot hide forever. You've been warned. Well, this conversation unfolded online as you and I were talking while you weren't touching any terminals. That means you are not the one behind these posts, let alone any mental disorder of yours. The real culprit is out there somewhere. Whoever's behind it is just a dumb troll, albeit an arrogant one at that. To quote Enro Inoue's work, what we've got is a case of fake wonder, or someone trying to make this look more mystical than it really is. In other words, it's a plain old hacking. You said that the contents of those posts are basically based on actual facts about yourself, yes? Well, I don't know about facts so much as I just know how I think and feel, right? Where do you log into Eden before you fall asleep? Yes, I do that every night. Gotcha. Then the way I see it is, I bet the culprit's been snooping around and hacking into your memory data in Eden. You can do that sort of thing in Eden? Well, not literally. At least not when you're lone wolfing it like your hacker here. Still, avatars in Eden are essentially digitized versions of a person's mental data. so to speak, and so memory data hacks theoretically doable. Things take a bit different turn once your so-called supernatural enters the equation. Huh? Don't sweat it. For now, just log into Eden tonight like you normally would. I have my assistant waiting for you in the lobby. Alright. But what do you actually plan to do? Oh, let's just say we're going fox hunting. And our my eyes. Oi, my eyes. I've been awake for way too long today. Our maiden's deep, dark secrets. Looks like Monika's still not here yet. Here's hoping that there isn't a sign of what's to come. Oh, I had Monika lay down our decoy. If the culprit is the type of person I suspect they are, they'll definitely go for it. That means a pretty safe guess. So that we're going to log into Egan tonight. Once they're in position, it's just a matter of apprehending them. But that shouldn't be a problem either. That's because Pete's going to be working with us. Who the heck is Pete? Oh, you're Pete. How's it going? Long time no see. Thanks again for what you did back there in the AC stuff. No problem. I had Pete here take a look at those posts the hackers wrote so he could learn their scent. Yep. Turns out those messages had traces of Digimon on them. Can't fool me. I'll let you know when the bad guy's close by. You can count on me and my nose. But of course. That's why I brought you on board. This is cool working with a real life detective. I feel like a real boy wonder here. Huh? You don't know who the boy wonder is, really? I'm here. Sorry to keep you waiting. I just like to I did just like you asked and posted a message on my Digiline, but am I going to be okay doing that? Yes. Heh. You're curious what she wrote, aren't you? It's fine, I'll tell you. She confessed her love to the hacker and also mentioned that she wanted to meet him. It's a real blatant ploy on our part, but again, this guy thinks his hacking skills are hot stuff. He's going to want to verify Makina's claim, preferably by checking her memories directly. Hacking memory data takes some work, though even if it's just a look inside. It will require actual directly reaching out and making contact with her avatar. That's the only way he could have done this. He's been touching her somehow in order to do the hacks. What's more, messing around with someone's mental data would take going into the core of Eden itself. The security there is supposed to be tight as it can be. It'd take real effort to break in. The hackers behind Makina's message would have therefore had to touch her for at least several minutes before leaving his handiwork. I smell him. He's close by. Good, time to go hunting. Go investigate surrounding area and get this person out of his foxhole. Roger that, boss. So unfortunately for us, these missions kinda don't have us doing much Digimon stuff. Just more story stuff around the way. What? I don't smell anything anymore. This is bad. If we don't pick up soon, we'll lose him. I smell him. We're getting close. There, right in front of you. Hurry up and do a scan. Yes, we've got you now, Buster. You're not going anywhere. For real? How did you find me? I knew it. The culprit's a little kid. Don't call me a little kid. That's rude. Hey, wait a minute. You're the one who spotted me here before, aren't you? Crap. How did you notice me? You're not supposed to be able to see me at all. Oh, so that's what happened, huh? My little assistant is so sensitive to digital waves and special networks. The culprit didn't stand a chance of hiding forever. He's a cyber sleuth. It comes with the job. But enough of that. We have questions for you. Does that make you a detective too? Whoa, you're so hot. Yes, whatever. Just answer the questions already. Who are you and how did you achieve such a complicated... I'm what you call a genius architect. I'm not some lowly hacker or programmer. Do you know about the Baku Reborn service? It's a special service here on Eden. In cases like where a user either permanently leaves Eden or they die, the Baku Reborn service gathers all the user's data and deletes it. And I'm the one who runs it. Huh? I don't have to act. You don't have to act so surprised. Kids are just more attuned to the digital world than adults. I just studied on my own and joined a group I could trade info with, and soon enough I started working in corporate R&D. Oh, but the reason I considered a genius isn't because I run the service, it's because I'm the one who designed it. Actually, what I said about Baku gathering deleted abandoned user data isn't entirely accurate, but it actually does more. Not only does it gather and accumulate data pertaining to a given account, it also organizes it, almost like it has a mind of its own. To be honest, even I'm surprised by that. I never expected it to act so precisely and deliberately. It is a real case of creation surpassing the creator. But that works. That's how it should be with these sorts of things, no? I follow you, Baku Reborn service. Tell me, does the name Baku refer to the mythological creature that consumes nightmares? Yep, you got it. I named it that because the data we don't want to show online is very much its own sort of nightmare. And by using the Baku on yourself, you could... Alright. I'm onto what you did now. I'm confused. I'm very confused. You handle your avatar's surface level appearance over to your Baku and let it consume it. That way no one around would be able to know that you were lurking. But you didn't let it purge the data outright. You controlled it yourself, making it hand it back like a dog returning prey to a hunter. Wow, you figured it all out. Yep, you got me. I'm amazed though. I love it when I actually meet a smart adult. I'm guessing you'll basically use the same trick to draw out Martin's mental data then. Yeah, I copied it. But I only did it with her short-term memory. The stuff you find around the person's hippocampus inside the real brain. But something as advanced as the Baku can't break into a person's memory with active mental data. That would definitely be crossing a line, and I understand why that's bad. I'll hand over the copy to your partner and give you apparent interests. And given that your apparent interest is sparked, really, I can't speak now. I've been awake for too long. Work was hard, work was long, and I finished 2 hours late. It really is like a Baku, isn't it? I think I more or less have a grasp on the current situation now. I am. I think that might be the best way to describe your partner, what your partner is to this world, if you catch my drift. Heh, you know, I was thinking the same thing. Genius or not, I can't purposely go out and architect life itself. That thing was probably born as such, by pure chance. I have no idea how it ended up growing moving forward. Certainly, at the very least, I have a feeling I'll lose control of it eventually. You're really smart. I don't just mean... Wow, what's got my nephew screaming and shouting? Is he okay? Is he eating dinner now, which is why he's been so hyperactive? Or he's getting dinner soon. I don't just mean you know a lot either. There's a sharpness to your words that I admire. Can I trust you to let me deal with the Baku? Do you plan on disposing of it? We'll see, it depends on how things go. Okay, I trust your judgment. You'll finally uploaded onto a site. The password is locked for it to be lifted. The rest I'll leave to you. Well, this little kid, he's the culprit. I'd have never would have guessed it would be someone so young. Huh? Well, you see, he fancied you, bruh. Why did you do it to her account? Who cares at this stage? I won't do it again, and I promise to even apologize for it later. I'll give her some consolation money. Just leave me alone. You know, I just remembered, we've met here in Eden before, haven't we? We talked for a little bit while I was waiting to meet up with a friend, right? So, why did you do all of this mean stuff? You're so smart. You shouldn't be going out committing crimes. Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry. That's what I was hoping to hear. See, you're a good kid at heart. What are you staring at? I did it, alright? I apologized. Let's call it good at that, shall we? You still have to work to do. I'm sending you the IRL for the URL for the Baku Reborn service now. We're going to resume our hunt now. Only our goal here is to capture rather than kill our targets. Manaka. I want you to go back. It's too dangerous for you to stick around. My sisters will take care of everything from here. Wow, my nephew's really upset. He's super upset. Alright, I'm counting on you. We don't know how our prey is going to react once we get there. You best prepare everything before we go. Haven't checked the Digiline in a while. What's up, Digimon saying? I heard that Digimon movie's playing in Eden. Piques my interest, really. I had no idea. Let's go see it when everyone is free. Pop quiz. What do you call two continuous lines that never intersect? Parallel. A perpendicular line are two lines that run alongside each other that do intersect. So there is a shop here that has things we cannot buy. I do not have the money to buy, rather. Well, we might as well save, because only you can prevent lost save data. Ooh. Oh, a back attack. Destruction cannon. Ooh, that actually did a decent amount of damage. So here we have Sunemon, Impmon, and Pagumon. Now Pagumon is a Digimon that tends to digivolve into Dark Element Virus Digimon. Tends to, doesn't always. Get some ninja blades out. Yo. Finish him off, Vmon. Blah. Yo. Why is Vmon so cute? Cool, his max level was only 5? Wow, okay. Whoa! Let's boost Wormon's speed because he's going to be pretty slow. Get that V headbutt out. Whee! 101 damage. Oh, that's a level 2 skill. Ah, Falcon, no! Let's put Venom Trap out. That did nothing. That did even less. That's one down. Now I got to keep Falcon alive. Yeah. Let's try really hard to keep Falcon alive. Come on, guys, you got this. You got this. Good job, Wormon. You're firming hits today. Give him the kick. Good job, boys. Now, I just have to double check. Cool. Firewall 3 opens with... Firewall 3 opens with champion level Digimon. So I might switch out some of the squad. Sleep Recovery 3. Pointless! Let's have a quick trip to the Digilab and shuffle some things around. So Kurumon can go. Renamon can take a back seat. Gatsumon. So what I will do is take some of my champions with me. Geogreymon. That will have to do for now. We honestly don't want to get stomped on. For now. So yeah, back to what I was saying about snacks. I have a bit of like... Wait, don't tell me that wasn't enough. Oh, 4 or more. Okay, that hurts my pride a little bit. Because I read it out and I didn't actually pay attention to it. Well, that's a mistake on my part. Maramon, take Clockmon. Nice and easy. Easy breezy beautiful, guys. Easy breezy beautiful. Let's try this one more time. So yeah, I have a minor addiction to popcorn. I say minor because I don't eat it every day. Although I'm pretty sure one day I might get to the point where I do. One of the things I loved growing up was my grandfather making us freshly popped popcorn. Oh, that stuff used to taste so good, and he used to grow the corn himself. Or he would buy the dry maize from the shop, and we'd pop it at home. I mean, like, we could make as much as we wanted at that point. I think at some point or another, I'm gonna have to take that popcorn machine. Oh, an emerald. I'm gonna have to take that popcorn machine from my granddad and make it my own. Ah, the Baku is a Clockmon. This is it, the one and only Baku. From the looks of it, the kids' program was merged with a wild Digimon. And again, more digital script that I have not bothered to relearn. Honestly, I used to be able to read this stuff back in the day. Like my sister, when 02 came out in the West, and the whole toy line with the Digivices and the D-Terminal, we got a Digivice each, and then my older sister also got a D-Terminal on top of it. It was fun times. We used to go out and actually compete and battle our Digimon together. That was great. Great times. It's no use trying to reason there. The programs erased whatever traces were left of the Digimon's own sentience. Digimon is easily susceptible to the influence of man-made programs. It's one of the reasons why some don't consider them to be autonomous beings with their own sense of will. There's no getting around this one. You're just going to have to knock some sense into it. Now, as we know, by having a Clockmon of our own, he is an electric element data type Digimon, which means he has a hand over our vaccine Digimon. And it would be even worse if we took out Frigimon. But let's take Clockmon and fight him with Clockmon. Wee, that was big damage. Go Geogramon. Heaven's Thunder. That did decent damage. He's an intelligence attacker, which means trying to hit him on the physical side would be better than trying to hit him on the intelligence side. Finally got the speed down. Yo! Hit him with the Mega Blast. Dunzo. Squad. And we got a Clockmon medal. Nice. Okay, now that that's over, download the data and collect what is left of the Baku. Once you've done, get out of there and come back to the office. Yo! It's hard to believe such a little kid would do a heinous crime like that. I'm still shocked. Heinous? Huh. I guess I see where you're coming from. Even if he didn't mean to do any harm by it, what he did certainly broke the law. But that's all in the past now. We've exercised your account of that little stalker that haunted it. This case is now closed. We'll be holding on to the Baku program in the meantime. If we can tune it up a bit, it could be coming very handy later. But I still don't get it. Why did he go after me in the first place? Do either of you really get why that boy picked on her? In a way, there was no reason at all, except to say that it was love at first sight. He really liked you, Manaka. At first, he probably just wanted to get to know you more with all his heart, but as we saw, he was less mature than he'd like to admit. He wanted to tease and mess with you, so you paid attention to him. At his age, it's pretty standard mentality towards someone you like, really. Whew, that was so fun. Let me help out if something else comes up, okay? I think it's pretty cool to be a detective cat Digimon like that. You definitely helped us back there, so you have my thanks, Pete. Anyway, are you still not able to actually leave the confines of the Lan-hikaru Broadway internet? Yeah, I think it has to do with how old the network protocols of the internet are. It makes it hard to transfer data around. It could be I'm just stuck to the vacuum computer, like how the Baku was to that Digimon. There's still much to learn about what Pete truly is, it seems. Huh? Why do I call Pete Pete? Well, he's a cat. He was extracted from his own little time capsule, where he was frozen asleep all that time. Besides, open enough doors and you're bound to... Do you really need a reason for it? Unlike the digital world, the real world is filled to the brim with things that have no real reason for being what they are. It is a simple pleasure in life that we entitled to have as humans. Don't sweat it too much, just kick back and enjoy. Yeah, just not with your coffee, B. So let's turn it in. That's all. Pete's an important member of the team, so make sure you two get along, alright? Come to think about it, we're out of beans. Pick up some more, would you? I used them all up crafting a new recipe yesterday. Yes, and it was horrible. Well, that's 2 prerequisites done. I believe there is 1 more prerequisite for the next chapter to unlock to us. So that should be fun. Hopefully I'll be able to come back from work tomorrow with another late night episode for you. If you liked what you saw here today, please make sure you subscribe and drop a like, share with your family and your friends. Check out my social media links and the links to my friends' YouTube channels and Twitters in the description. And yeah, I will catch you guys later.